Are you ready for at least one more dance with the Zombies crew? If so, you are in luck, because as the third movie in the Zombies line looms ever close, more and more details are coming out about the film. Like what? Well, such as about the film's new threat, the characters that play them, and hints of all that is to come. This is seemingly going to be the big ending that the series deserves, and now the only question is, are you ready for all that's going to be in it? We'll show you what we know so far. Number 6, the finale approaches. Since Zombies 3 is almost here, coming out next month, we need to bring those of you who don't remember or haven't seen things in a while up to speed. First and foremost in the story, the past of Seabrook was opened up more as we found out there was a faction of werewolves that used to rule. But the settlers of the town were able to come together and drive them off and steal their precious moonstone as a result and force them into hiding. Fast forward to the present, and Seabrook is not just at peace with their zombie neighbors, but they're fully integrated into the town. Addison is at cheer camp, and there are zombies on the squad. Anyway, an accident leads to the rediscovering of the werewolves, who are in danger because their gems are losing power. And if they don't find the moonstone that was stolen, they are going to die. To make matters worse, because of the werewolf return, the town of Seabrook reinstates their anti-monster laws, which of course leads to big trouble for Zed and Addison. To make matters worse, both Addison and the werewolf pack think that she is a werewolf as well as the great alpha that will help them lead to new lives and freedom. By the end, the moonstone is recovered, the werewolves are saved, both the werewolves and the zombies are able to accept their monster nature, and of course, Addison and Zed finally get together as a couple and make fans of the series happy in all sorts of ways. So that should be it, right? Well, come on, you know better than that. Number 5, the rock from the sky. After the big dance, we cut to when Addison is asleep later that night. But outside her window, a giant blue meteor descended to the earth and hit the ground, emitting a bright blue light when it did. Something from this light makes Addison's radio go nuts, waking her up. As she looks into the camera, she notes, "Weird." Indeed, but what's weirder is that unbeknownst to her that when she did that, her hair glowed blue. Now, if you recall, Addison's white hair is a key part of her story overall. She didn't understand it in the first movie and tried to hide it, and then in Zombies 2, she thought it meant she was a werewolf because of how they looked, and even though they felt the same way until it was proven untrue. But now this meteor teased what was to come, and fast forward to now, we know exactly what is set to happen: aliens. Number 4, the third film's plot, teaser, and first look. Per Zombies 3 official synopsis, Zed and Addison are beginning their final year at Seabrook High in the town that's become a safe haven for monsters and humans alike. Zed is anticipating an athletic scholarship that will make him the first zombie to attend college, while Addison is gearing up for Seabrook's first international cheer-off competition. Then suddenly, extraterrestrial beings appear around Seabrook, provoking something other than a friendly competition. So yeah, it's an alien invasion. Fun times, which is part of the reason why Disney brought the series back for one more film. After the enormous success of Zombies 2, we wanted to raise the stakes in this third and final installment, says Lauren Kiselevsky, Vice President of Original Movies for Disney-branded television. So when the ultimate outsiders descend on Seabrook, our team of cheerleaders, zombies, and werewolves must band together to face a threat of galactic proportions that may change the face of Seabrook forever. And as if that wasn't enough, last year a teaser released for the third movie, and while we didn't get to see any of the aliens that we could tell, we did see all the returning characters and some setups for the big dance numbers. Fast forward to now, and we have even more information. RuPaul Charles joins the cast as the voice of the Mothership, a comedically passive-aggressive UFO that brings the aliens to Earth. So yeah, a perfect role for RuPaul. What I love is that there's the overarching message of the whole franchise of accepting people, but we should also encourage unique people to be a part of our circle because then we can open our mind, Milo Manheim said of Zombies 3. It is all about creating the paradise where you are. The music and dances in Zombies 3 are epic. Matt Cornett, who also stars in Disney Plus's High School Musical, the series, followed up with. With the dance numbers alone, Draco Johnson, the choreographer, did an impeccable job with everything. It's on another level. The first 2 movies were incredible, but I think these numbers are just out of this world. 8 new songs will be featured in Zombies 3, including Alien Invasion, a nod to Close Encounters, a new rendition of Someday, and Come On Out. Alongside all of that was the first look at the aliens, which showed them with blue hair, further proving the theories of what's going to happen with a certain character. Number 3. Unity at last? There are many themes that have been done in the Zombies movies, but one that the town of Seabrook has been rather hesitant to learn in a large scale is that of unity. Remember, this was a town with anti-monster laws, and even though they made peace with zombies in the first movie, the moment the werewolves showed up, the laws came right back into place. By the end of the second movie, they did go back to having peace, but now there will be yet another test of that. Can the town and all of its residents go and fight this galactic threat? To be fair, we don't know anything about the aliens as of yet outside of a meteor crash, and so you can bet that there are going to be some aliens that are friendly and want to coexist, but will the population, especially the human population of Seabrook, allow that? What's more, if they're going to fight the aliens, they've really got to rely on their monster citizens to help them out of some tight spots. More than likely, this is going to build up to another revelation that no matter where you come from, you can find a place among others who aren't like you. And after all that they've been through, it's about time they really learn that lesson. Number 2. Cast and part. Some mysterious extraterrestrials are headed to Seabrook, as we have already noted. Matt Cornett, High School Musical, the series, Kyra Tantow, Law & Order Special Victims Unit, and newcomer Terry Hu have joined the cast of Zombies 3. Cornett and Tantow will portray extraterrestrials Alon and A. Lee respectively, who, a non-binary actor, will play the role of non-binary alien A-Spent. The telepathically connected newcomers arrive in Seabrook as Zed and Addison begin their final year at Seabrook High, and the town has become a safe haven for monsters and humans alike. Zombies, werewolves, and humans are equally shocked by the arrival of these mysterious extraterrestrial beings. After returning for the trequel are Chandler Kinney Willa, Pierce Joseph Wyatt, and Ariel Martin Winter as the werewolves, Trevor Dorjman as cheerleader Bucky, Carla Jeffrey as cheerleader Bree, and Kylie Russell Eliza, James Godfrey Bonzo, and Kingston Foster Zoe as lovable zombies. Our Zombies franchise has created a remarkable connection with kids everywhere, thanks in large part to the characters' optimistic and relatable attributes that help them build identity, overcome obstacles, and foster an inclusive community, said Judy Taylor, Senior Vice President of Casting for Disney Branded Television. The story in this installment further develops those same themes with the introduction of new outsiders played by a talented and diverse group of actors. Number 1. Something to look forward to. While it's always sad to see an ending, Zombies 3 is shaping up to be a grand ending, and one that will tie up all the loose ends, and give the main characters the true fates that they deserve. We can't say that we know all that is happening, but we can say what we do know sounds very exciting. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at Zombies 3, the new details about the plot and the cast, and everything in between? Given how well the first 2 films did, will the third be able to keep things fun and fresh from start to finish? How do you think things are going to go in the film? Let us know in the comments below, and we will see you next time on the channel.